So, it's been a while, hasn't it? I have unfortunately been rather busy since my last upload, and I know I did say I would be busy in my previous video, but I feel like I have to point it out and apologize every time I actually am. Uh, so here I am doing just that and uploading something on a whim again, I suppose. I mean, Lance and Raid in this game has been relatively fun, and the event that they came out with was honestly really unique and cool, so I was like, you know what? Why not show it off in a video? So that's what I'm going to do, because I would rather work on this than the other video I have planned and semi-worked on so far, which is a lot different than what I've put on the channel so far, in my opinion. Well, I'd say it's different enough. It's nothing too out of the ordinary, it's just hasn't been done yet. And it's taking a while, and I'm low-key getting a little annoyed at the process. So, here's this instead. I hope you enjoy it. Now, am I aware that most of the people playing this mode are just trying to get all the points against others instead of the CPUs? Yeah. Do I really care? No. No. I just want to play it because this low-key just reminds me of Puyo, and wow, okay, that's 3 attacks right after the next. Thanks. This game mode reminds me of Puyo so much, and I don't know why, but I really like the Puyo series despite not actually having played it myself. I blame Shoal for getting me so into it from his videos and making me learn so much about it. But in case you don't know what Puyo is, it's basically this puzzle game from the 1990s, developed by Sega, and I believe some of the more popular titles is Puyo Tetris. Yeah, Puyo Tetris and Puyo Tetris 2, I believe. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Did they work on Tetris 99? No, they didn't. Maybe. I can't remember. Ah, Jesus. My opponent's borders are mess, and yet they're still messing with me. Oh, Jesus. They know what they're doing! My days. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Okay, well, I won. I was just about to give more commentary, but I won. I gotta say that I am quite a fan of puzzle games, and any sort of games that requires strategy to a certain degree. I really like it a lot, even if I'm personally not the best at them. I don't know, I just think it's really entertaining to me, and even more fun to actually play them, which is, I guess, kind of why I like Fire Emblem so much, because it's a combination of RPGs and puzzles to an extent. What are you doing, opponent? I should not have put that there. Now I got more garbage to clear. Unfortunate. As I was saying, I've gotten into Puyo, enough where I think I probably know more than what Genshin players might know. Does that make sense? How much of an overlap is there with Genshin and Puyo? Probably not that much. I'm going to just start going down a little bit with this, because there we go. Probably not that much of an overlap considering they're completely different games. Oh wow, I almost knocked them out completely. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, not that much of an overlap. And I win. I win just like that afterwards. Okay. Like I said, I don't believe there's a lot of overlap, but I am not a person that's really confined to one specific thing. Personally. At least that's how I see myself. So I don't know. Actually, I don't know if a lot of people even know I like puzzle games. I didn't even know I liked puzzle games that much until I like discovered Shoal through one of his more popular series, being Puyo Tetris Shenanigans, I believe. And then I kind of just stuck around for his content since. Good stuff to just kind of put on and watch or listen to. And for me, I like turn my brain off a little bit because it's like I can just focus on one of the boards and watch how they stack and whatnot. But it's also, it is a puzzle game, strategy is involved. I do not like these garbage placements. Those garbage placements suck. You've blocked my well. And ironically, from just watching him, I learned like a bit in terms of starters, but like openers, I mean. But I don't know how to execute like any of them. Okay, what are you doing over there? My opponent is just kind of going ham, and it's like, you know what, let me get in on this. I'm gonna start firing back. I wanted to build up the chains, but now it's like I need to just clear my board a little bit. I just need to clear my board a little bit. Oh my god, no! Dang it. Okay, that's a good cue to switch characters. I love these random figures, by the way. Like, all of them are so cute in design. They remind me of those, like, artist dolls that is used for, like, posing references and whatnot. But I love, like, the overall style of it and everything. But let's place the onions right now. Yeah. I only like a specific 4 designs out of all of these, which is Hu Tao, Lenyan, Chi-Chi, and Zhao. Let's see. Not to say that the others aren't great, it's just those are like these are the characters I'm more inclined to, and I only opened 3 out of 4 of them, unfortunately. But all of these are so well made and I love them, it's so cute. I love this little event so much. If these were like real dolls or something, I would love to get them somehow. I'm broke, that's why I say somehow. But again, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can actually do one of those openers I like said I learned from just watching Shoal's videos. I don't know if I can do that with these pieces. Can I? No, I can't, unfortunately. I was gonna try and do GTR, which stands for Great Referenza, because it's named after the person who came up with it, I believe. Wow, my opponent's already laying it into me. Jesus. Ugh. Oh my days. I also learned a couple, at least I learned the terms for some of the openers and like the general idea behind them, but I haven't really played any of the Puyo games, so it's not like I have the ability to try and test them out and learn how to actually do them and play Puyo competitively, I suppose. There's like, the Puyo ones are like L-shape and sandwich, and I know about some Tetris ones, which is like, did you freeze my pieces? Yeah, you did, okay. Which is like TKI and, what is it? Oh my god, what's the one with the Super T-spin triple or something? I can't remember what it's called, it's some abbreviation of letters. Okay, this should give a decent 2-chain. I need to clear up my board. This is so bad. What is that fish gonna do there? What is that fish piece going to do? Actually, what did that change? Okay. I don't actually know what the... Oh, that's what that does. I don't actually know what the skills in this game do. And they're not entirely necessary for you to win. And I think that's nice because I really, really did not want to bother to read and try to learn. Because the most I did was just look up, like, I just looked up the event on Google to try and get an idea of when, like, the entirety of Lantern Raid would be out, so I can get... Oh, I win. So that I could get an idea of when to record for when the event would be fully out. uh, because again, I really love this little event. And I saw that on that same like site, I can't remember the name, but I rely on it so much for like guides and whatnot. For this site, let's get an early hit off, shall we? I rely on the site so much and I can't name it. No garbage. What was I saying? Yeah, but I saw on the website that there was a small little like recommendation for the best Rattan figures or like characters to play as with little descriptions, and I was like, oh, that's neat. And ironically, Chi-Chi is one of them. I believe it's Ganyu, Chi-Chi, and then Kuching in that order. So I was like, that's really interesting. And also funny because it reminds me of when I used to play Honkai Star Rail because I didn't actually go back to it. And I think I've essentially quit at this point. Like, I don't want to go back. Okay, my board's getting like really high. I'm not going back. Like I said, I wasn't going back. I remember that one of the last events I played, which was the birds thing. Jesus! The bird event, where you can play and like connect blocks to like match blocks to like deal damage to your opponents at the end of the round, and it would be like this showdown thing. It was really cute. And there was like an actual like full up straight up tier list. And I thought that was so silly because it's a limited time event. Why do you need tier lists? Just have fun, you know? And I'm having fun just talking and idly building my board and I win! Yay! Speaking of only looking at the boards, when I would watch shows videos, by the way, I've kind of just been name dropping the guy. He's such, I really enjoy his Puyo content. Like, I just found him on a whim, and it's just been great. Like, when I watch his content, I mostly just watch one person's board, and like, what I noticed from his content is that Puyo players have this ability to like, look over at their opponent's boards to like prepare for an attack, considering that like, especially in Puyo Tetris, if you get disrupted often, that could be extremely detrimental to your board and could even cost you the game. So like, I think it's extremely interesting that he obviously had that ability. He played in like tournaments, I believe, in the past. And I would always just like look over at like only his board, or like maybe I'd even look at his opponents every now and then, because I was a viewer, I had the privilege, but I would miss out what Show would be doing in the meantime, and it's like, I wish I had that level of multitasking skill, as Puyo players have. It would certainly benefit me, but I don't. So I have just been looking over at my board, which I've managed to keep relatively clean this game. Just ignore the garbage in this corner. Ignore that. I'd like to say I'm doing okay. I would like to give myself the credit of doing okay. I think... Did I just win? Oh! Yeah, I did. I was about to point out their sliver of health, but I think they topped out. You know, I've kind of just realized that I've mostly just been talking about, like, Puyo Puyo and, like, other things besides the actual game I'm playing. Well, I am giving commentary for when I'm doing well or getting, you know, in trouble. But Lantern Raid was great this year. Dare I say the best? I really liked all the cutscenes and how they handled the story and the world building we got this time. I'm not the biggest lore player, I will let that be known. I do not really pay that much attention to the lore. And now I know some of you people will be like, oh, that's what's new, that's just the average Genshin fan. You may be correct, but I would like to say that I don't try to poke my nose into like discussions about lore and whatnot. In fact, I stay out of it because I do not have the time to waste on actually indulging in fandom behavior too much. Fandom activities too much? Why did I say behavior? because of university, but I like having the small chances to just play the game slowly and, just have fun. That's a lot of garbage coming my way. Oh dear. Oh, I can't clear it. I can't clear it. Okay, in Puyo you can clear the garbage depending on like how well your chain is. So I'm wondering if my chain was just not good enough, or if that's just not like a thing that can be done. Also, ow, they're kind of sending over a lot. Hey, quit it. Let's do that. I need to clear some of this garbage. But like as I was saying, Lantern Red is great. It was a pleasure to hear Yunjin sing again. This year, I kind of hope that's like a tradition they have. Yunjin singing. We gotta hear it twice this time. Oh my days, and I win. I was about to gush about Yunjin singing. As I was saying about Yunjin singing, it was a pleasure to hear it twice because she sang the, oh god, it's a long name of a song, I'm so sorry, the Santication of Tao or something like that. I believe that's what it was called, I can't remember. I know something with Tao. She sang it once for the actual ceremony of Lantern Rite, and then she sang it again afterwards for just Hu Tao and her friends, and I just thought, and it was just a pleasure to hear it. And it's a little sad that I didn't get to hear the operatic version of the Hilly tune. Is that what they call it? Yeah, the Hilly tune. Because that was just a really cute interaction to witness between Hu Tao and Yunjin. Like it's so nice that we got to see that how close Hu Tao is with her friends, despite the undertones of what actually happened, and how she had to essentially let go in order to pass on. I honestly thought she would die a little bit. I was like, oh my god, is Genshin finally good? Have they actually decided that they want to kill off someone? Like, at some point, it's gonna happen, right? Like, the devs might just kill off somebody, but it's like, how would they do it and who, So far they haven't, and they definitely teased the hell out of it if they were to ever do it this time. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is that the event was great. I'm getting a bunch of garbage. The event was great. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm gonna start building over here, actually. Ooh, something's about to happen to me. Something's about to happen to me. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see why Kuching's one of the better ones. Hey, that's so rude. That is so rude. Oh, that delayed it for so long. Wow. Anyways, ignoring how I got completely obliterated there, it was really nice to just see how much Hu Tao has been getting along with everyone in Liyue, like as opposed to what the voice lines say, or at least what everyone has to say about her in the voice lines. It's just nice to see her get along with people, Sorry, my brain blanked when I saw garbage came up, and I like kind of panicked and made a weird tune of going doo 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 doo. But like speaking of friendships, it's nice to see that Xiao himself has also gained a friend, I would say. He's comfortable enough to eat around Yelan now, as teased at the end, and it's like, oh, it was like really cute that he's like willing to like interact with others beyond the traveler, even if the traveler was like the main source of conversation for a bit, because he was like, you should have gone with the chasm instead of the travel, not the chasm. You should have gone into the gate instead of the traveler, and Milan's like, you know, I would have been a liability in case something went wrong, da 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 da. And it's like he's really protective, and I'm like, was that? And I'm like, damn, that like really signified how like protective Zhao is of Traveler, I suppose, or at least how much he cares for them in that aspect. I mean, it's always been kind of obvious to the players, at least, with how like with how they wrote him. But it was still nice to see that he's getting along with others too. It's just great to have that sort of friendship world building thing going on. And hey, I won! I'm here talking about how I appreciate my characters interacting in this video game, and I win the match. Speaking of Zhao, we're actually going to play as him now. So, let's go. Yeah, oh wow, it's a Zhao duel. I was just talking about it. Oh, this mountain ride has just been such a joy. We just got to see. Like, there's been so much. Oh my god, I can't say more than what I've already had said and what other people have already said. It's just, this was such a delight. Like, this reinvigorated me, like, enjoying this game. Because sometimes this game can be really nice to be with and whatnot. To be with is a weird way to say it. This game can just be nice to play. Once there isn't people constantly screaming in your ear that it's bad and that the devs are bad. And it's just like, alright, I see your points. Just let me exist for a little bit and play this video game. I see your points. That is a... Wow! What did you do over there? What did you do to me over there? That was 5 rocks. I got hit by 5 rocks. Oh my days. Okay. I kind of want to end this early, like really quickly, because it's like this person kind of like they're really like laying it on me when they can, and that's like scaring me quite a bit. Okay, so we do this, and then yep, that's a thing there. That's a thing there. I'll build this over here. Yep. 2 chain, this should kill them. Yeah! Nice. I'm gonna see if I could try to do GTR again. Like, I haven't been able to do it at all with the pieces that have been given to me. I'm gonna put this over here. Can I do GTR? Can I do GTR? Well, kind of. Okay, so you guys see the L shape I made with the yellow pieces? That is what it is, but there's supposed to be pieces beneath it. So, I don't know if I did it right. No, I didn't do it right, but I feel like it doesn't count. Like, it doesn't count, because I messed up the pieces. Okay. Let me just try and build up a little bit. Let's do this. I completely boxed in that red. I did not mean to do that. There we are. It's release. See, I'm doing the GTR. I'm making the shape for GTR with the L's there, but I'm not doing it properly. So, I'm not showing it off. But, oh my days. Visuals for this game, or like this little event for what it is, so cute, so great, love it. I feel like I've been praising this event a lot. I mean, I have been, but it's like I really like the event. Ooh, big combos, big numbers, big damage. Whoa, I think you're dead. Yeah, that last one was all that was needed, baby. Let's go. All right. This is my last attempt at doing GTR. oh god, can I? I don't think I can. No, not with this setup. Maybe? If I do something really scuffed, yeah. That's not it. Dang it. No, I can't do it. Oh my days. Oh well, you guys have managed to get the gist of it with the shapes I've built in this game, like in these matches. So that's good enough, I guess. If you want to go and see actual, like, representation of, wow, that did a lot. Representation of Puyo techniques, go check out Shogo's channel. And if you don't really want to hear his commentary or whatnot, he does have a second channel where he just posts the his matches from whatever games he's played, without any commentary and editing, just the matches. It's great to put on in the background while I do things. At least that's what I do. But I honestly recommend his videos if you're interested in Puyo, or at least as a way to start, getting into it a little bit, because it's fun. It's great. Wow, what is my board right now? I wanna, oh dear. Oh dear, my board. Oh, my board. Wow, this is a very narrow well I'm working with. Okay, that. Oh my god. Oh! What? Oh, okay. You know what, I'll take it. You know what, that's it. I'll end on a win. That's it. That's it. I'll take it. Yeah, so that's all I'm really gonna do in this video. I'm sorry that it may be a little bit boring. I just wanted to show off the little events and, like, just, play and just chill a little bit and still have a little bit of content to put out, as a distraction from university. I hope you don't mind. I swear I have more things coming. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have another one that I'm working on that is giving me a bit of trouble. And I think I've already, like, talked your ear off enough in this one. And I promise that the next one will have more exciting gameplay. Actually, let me not promise that in case I decide to upload something else besides that video. You never know what you could get on this channel. This is all for fun anyways. But anyways, if you enjoyed this sort of thing, please like and subscribe and give me suggestions on what you would like to see from me. I'm willing to listen to them. And by listen to them, I mean, like, read them, and it'll be up to me in the future to decide whether or not I'm willing to actually do your suggestions, because this is my channel, and I post what I want, which just so happens to be a lot of randomness, but, like, there's some coherency. You know what? I'm talking way too much, okay? I'm talking way too much. Thank you again for watching. I hope you had a good day, and Happy New Year, everyone.